all. How are you doing today? Thanks for stopping back by the channel. Today I've got an unboxing of a TidRadio. It is the TD H3. This is the GMRS version of the H3. They do make a version that's ham radio. Now, if I understand correctly, it's possible to switch back and forth between them, but this is the one that's the officially blessed GMRS version. Now, if I understand correctly, when you do the factory reset to unlock it, you will lose your settings that were on the radio, and vice versa if you're moving from amateur band configuration over to GMRS. But I wanted to give this one a test out for a little bit. Now, I purchased 4 of these for gifts for Christmas, and so I'm going to be giving these away to some folks. I'm going to get them programmed and set up for the area that these folks live in and just get them ready to send off to them. But I might wind up getting one for myself. I don't know. I've tested this one once before. Somebody that I know had one, and it really had a nice feel to it. So, without any further ado, we'll do the official unbox and just take a look at it. So we have our manual. Looks like a pretty decent, with even got some gloss on the front. That's nice. Just basic user basics. Connecting to Bluetooth. This one's Bluetooth programmable, I understand. It's also PC programmable. We've got a couple options there, and it gives you, it looks like a good overview of menu settings and all sorts of good stuff there. So for the moment, I'm going to set it aside. I'll hopefully get a chance to read through that a little bit later. We've got the obligatory earpiece headset, which usually is junk, but wind up keeping these things anyway. We've got the stock antenna, which is the little tiny rubber ducky. Now, I ordered this particular kit with the better antenna. We've got belt clip. We've got our battery. Looks like a nice capacity battery, feels like. Charging base. We've got the lanyard tucked in there underneath the charging base. And I'm going to go ahead and say I already see a little note here that says the TD 771 antennas are situated beneath the pallet. Not too long ago, I was unboxing a radio, and as I had got to this stage, I was thinking, I thought I got the better antenna. Where is it? I don't understand. It's not even in here. And so I got everything out. Here's our USB charging. Nice. We've got both options for charging there, USB and the cradle. I like that. That's nice quality. And then here is our radio itself, nice and small. I got the crystal case there because I wanted it to be distinct from the amateur radios that we've got. But to continue my story, what I discovered is I picked this up to look, and all of a sudden the antenna sprang to life. And so here we have our good antenna, the 771. It looks like TidRadio has branded it themselves, which is fine. I don't know that there would be any significant difference between this and say the Avery antenna or the Nagoya 771 as well. They all use the same model number for the they similar model number for the amateur and 440 dual bander as they do for the GMRS antennas. Now, sometimes you'll see the designation G for the GMRS antennas because and if they do, they might have done just a slightly different tuning on it lengthwise to get it into that 462-ish frequency range as opposed to the 440-ish frequency range. For the moment, I'm going to put that back in because I'm actually going to set it up for the moment with the stock rubber ducky. I have wanted to test out the Baofeng GMRS-PROs that I've got with the stock antenna at some point, and I haven't done that yet, but this will be a good opportunity for me to just kind of do some setup with a very, well, supposedly a low quality antenna. Now, figuring out this battery may take me a minute. Everybody's got to do it a little different, don't they? Yeah, you would think it just snaps on like that. Unfortunately, I've already got the snaps, but there's a release. I don't know if you saw that. I just discovered there's a little release right there. If you get these snaps connected before you get it, now that time I got it in there, the battery removal, you'll see the USB charge plug there, but up towards the front of the case, there's a little switch that releases the catch. Here, I might need two hands down here to make this work. I don't know if you can see that. Well, it worked well the first time. Okay, it just popped off in my hand the second time. So that's kind of a neat detach there without having to have screws into it. I've seen some that it seems like you have to screw in. And so here we're cutting it on for the first time. Welcome. Looks like we're set to 462.587, which is, I'm going to guess, channel 2. There's channel 1. I'm going to go up here to one of our repeater channels that I know is pretty active in the area. We've got a few repeaters in our area. I like the display. My first impression is that's nice and readable, and I like the information there. I know some people don't like having all that information. They want something nice and simple. I don't know. I like having more info there, and as long as it's readable, it's great. But so far, first impression is this is a really neat little radio. I like the feel of it in my hand. I'm going to compare to the GMRS-PRO, GMRS-15 Pro, sorry, by Baofeng. You'll notice that one's a little bit bigger. You'll notice I've got the, I guess the Avery antenna on it, the 771, AR771 GMRS. It's the Baofeng's a little bit bigger. Weight, they're close enough that it doesn't really matter, the difference. And, you know, the display on the GMRS 15 Pro is, as you can see, just you know, just black on white. This TidRadio has the color display, which is really nice. I don't know how legible one would be versus the other in sunlight. That might be worth looking into. And I'm curious to see what battery life is looking like on this one. I feel like this feels like a larger battery, but I'm not certain. I gotta say, it might be a pretty even match. And even if it is even, what's our power consumption like for this one versus this one? And so that's definitely something that will be interesting to test and see. So I'm going to leave it on a little bit here. I might change and try the other antenna in a minute. I'll probably try this one since this is going to be a gift. I'm not going to get it all, I'm not going to peel the cover off of the display, for instance. I'm not going to get the lanyard set and all of that belt clip stuff on. I'm just going to get it to a usable state so that I can program and do a little bit of testing before it goes off to family members. But anyway, that is our unboxing of the TidRadio TD H3. First impressions are really nice. I really do like this one. I will try, hopefully, if I get enough time between now and Christmas to do some more testing with it after I get them programmed. Then I will definitely try and follow up with a more detailed review here before too long. Hopefully before New Year's I can get that out. Thank you so much for stopping by, and we appreciate you coming. If you would, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. Leave a comment below. If you have this particular model and you really love it, really hate it, just let me know. Write in with any and all of your comments, and we'll be glad to see that. And you know, sometimes if you have questions, I can try and answer them. But that's our initial unboxing. Check back in for the more detailed review later. Thanks for stopping by. Y'all take care.